Respected dignitaries, distinguished guests, and my dear fellow students, good morning.
Good morning.
So to inaugurate the session, we have with us Captain Sud sir, Mr. Amrita sir, Mrs. Amrita ma'am, and Bala sir. Please come on stage and lighten the lamp. We have the invocation song by Pratyusha.
Mahaganapatim manasa smarami, Mahaganapatim manasa smarami, Vasishthavamadevaadivandita Mahaganapatim manasa smarami. Mahadevasutam Guru Gohanotam Malakoti Prakasham Shantam Mahakavya Natakadi Priyam Mushikavahana Modaka Priyam Mahakavya Natakadi Priyam Mushikavahana Modaka Priyam Mahaganapatim Manasa Smarami.
Thank you. So did you know 98% of the present India's budding engineers are actively dreaming about the future while asleep? Respected dignitaries, esteemed guests, and my dear fellow students, good morning again.
Good morning.
So what brings us here? The other 2% of us includes the other students over here. So why are we anomaly to them? Yes, it's all about when the other 98% people are dreaming about the future, we are practically taking it by sacrificing our 10 hours sleep that usually the Saturday morning that we do, and benefiting it from a good event called as intern mela 18. So for further proceedings, we have a speaker. So the first speaker is a CEO. Also, he is a great leader in terms of. Okay. So, sorry. To enlighten the gathering, we have Captain Sud sir. Please help me welcome Sud sir on stage.
For blockchain technology business applications at Intelgen. He is a designated partner for New Abstract World Trading Services. He is also executive chairman for Institute of Management of Life, and he's been working there last 4 years or so. He was the founder of Alternative Careers. Last 10 years, since the time he founded this organization. He is Independent Business Development Associate. He is also Regional Business Head for Franklin Covey South Asia organization. He has tons of experience behind him, and we thought that he would be the most appropriate person today to stand before you and motivate the young students into their new life ahead. I would like to hand over the mic to the ACE team to take the proceedings of intern mela 18 forward. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So also now the speakers are in the row. So first we have a speaker, an eminent leader, who took over this entire intern mela 18 on his shoulder and made us and led us to this heights. So please help me welcome Ashwin Kritik, the Secretary of ACE.
Thank you, Suraj. Once upon a time, there exists a generation that waited for public transportation for hours. As the private ones weren't affordable, new technologies, by supporting the current demands, helped this generation to wait no more affordable rates. One of such is Uber. Established in 2009, which is available to more than 40 countries. Do you think Uber came into existence and became successful with a mayor of one night hard work? Distinguished dignitaries, esteemed guests, and my dear friends, good morning. Like every other startup, this too started with an idea incorporating the present demands, suffering numerous social, financial issues. But the only point that stood unique was the public support. It's named as internship. They hired interns where Uber stood no chance of paying stipends. But these interns stood in for multiple roles in uplifting the main idea, which then promoted to a renewed startup. But Uber never forgot the interns who worked day and night and promoted each and every one according to their work factors. To take this support and proceeding further, ACE conducts the flagship event Intern Mela 18. ACE, Amrita Center for Entrepreneurship, is a student-driven entrepreneurship club of Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham. It provides a platform of students and startup community to engage with each other to cultivate the mutual beneficial partnerships. Intern Mela is one such effort in cementing the partnership even further. A glimpse about the previous Intern Mela, that is Intern Mela 17. The event was sponsored by FRAP, Intern Shala, Entrepreneur Cafe and Startup Builders. A total of 43 renowned startups attended for recruitments, and some of which are ISKCON, Travelade, Sculpted, Royal Brothers. I feel proud to say that students participated across more than 400 students and recruited 232 students got recruited successfully. I am sure that the startups present here for this event will give on their best to our students, and students will have a precious experience to take back from this event. This Intern Mela is a flagship event of Amrita Center for Entrepreneurship. It's sponsored by LinkMind, Entrepreneur Cafe, outreach partners, and gifting partner by The Soul Store, and outreach partner by Short Fundly. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashwin, for enlightening the Intern Mela 18 and also 17. So now we have the keynote speaker on the go. So please help me welcome Minula sir on stage.
Thank you very much. Good morning, all of you. Looks like none of you have had breakfast at all. The dosa in the canteen was so nice that I still feel energetic. I am sure that it will keep me energetic for the rest of the day. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
You young guys should be actually cheering up, and on the other side I'm cheering you up. Huh? Good morning once again.
Good morning.
My friends, today is a day which is going to make a positive difference in the lives of many people in the years to come. And today is the first day of the rest of your life. And a day which in the series of opportunities that people come across in their life is one day that can make a positive difference based on your decision. Because champions are created not just out of qualifications, but out of decisions. Champions take decisions, decisions make champions. So today is the day for you to make a choice and make a positive difference in the lives of many people. And I'm so uncomfortable seeing your energy so low. Good morning once again.
Good morning, sir.
The backbenchers as usual. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Great. Create a winner in you. I first of all want to thank the management and administration of Amrita, the ACE team, Captain Sood, who stood behind in making this a grand success. I've been coming here to Amrita and meeting a lot of people, especially Bala sir, Sandhya ma'am, and many other people, and especially the lady who introduced me to this particular institution, Prarthana Shegde, who was one of your students here. I can never forget her. I really want to thank her because that has given me an opportunity to talk to young minds and give some valuable inputs that then they can take home and make a positive difference in their lives. As they already mentioned, a little about my life story. But would you really like to know a little more about my life? Hello? 1983, May 12th, I did not have money for the burial of my father. 1983, May 12th, I did not have money for the burial of my father, and I had to literally sell milk on a bicycle for 6 paise. From there on, I made one decision that made a huge difference in my life. And I'd like to share that information. Would you be interested?
Yes, sir.
The decision I took was, I decided not to borrow a single rupee from anyone till the end of my life. And today, at 54, I have a privilege to share with you that I have never borrowed a single rupee, whether it is a housing loan, personal loan, car loan, or any kind of loan. And I lead a debt-free life. Why am I sharing this? Because today people borrow money, live on a credit card, and they even have a haircut and swipe a credit card today. This is very important that you take some decisions that will make a huge difference in your life. Is it important or not?
Yes, sir.
In a fast changing world, you have unlimited opportunities and unlimited options. The question that I would like to ask you all is, if you all had a project to be executed in the next 10 years, and you were living about 20 years back, no internet, no computers, telephones, cell phones were not there. 20 years back you were living. Can you rewind yourself? And you had a project to make and you needed information. Where would you have got the information from? Hello, where? Books. Where else? Newspapers. Where else? Teachers. Where else? People. Where else? Libraries at the most, right? 20 years back, if you had a project and you needed information access, what is easy or difficult? Was it easy or difficult? Very difficult. Was it cumbersome or not? Was it time consuming or not? Access to information was not so easy 20 years back. Let's say the same 20 years back, you had a project and you needed to access 10,000 people. How would you have accessed 10,000 people 20 years back? No internet, no computers, no cell phones, that era. Just rewind and tell me the answer is possible. How? Advertisement? Loud.
Letters.
Letters?
Yeah.
Was it easy?
No.
Would you have got the information and connection in a little time, or it would have consumed huge amount of time as well? So, please remember these 2 points and you will understand why I shared this. 20 years back, if somebody had to take up a project and wanted to make that information as a base of his project, access to information was so difficult. 20 years back, if you had a project and access to people was the only way to succeed, it would have taken a whole lot of time, cost, and you would have still not been able to succeed so well. Now I'm asking you the same question once again. Today, if you have a project and you need to access information, where would you get that information from? Google.
Uncle Google.
Google, right? Google Baba.
Yeah.
So my friends, the world is not AC and BC, that is after Christ and before Christ. The world is now AG and PG. Before Google and after Google. So access to information. Suppose you need information and you have a project. How much time does it take to access information today? Hello? How much time? Click of a button, you get information. Am I right or wrong? How much does it cost? Sometimes nothing at all. They just gave me a Wi-Fi password and I walked in. So access to information is no more a barrier for your success. That's a big advantage. Give yourself a round of applause for being here in this century. Suppose you need to access 10,000 people. You have a project. How would you access them today?
Social media.
Hello? Hello, what a stupid question he is asking, sir. We know how to do it. I know majority of you know how to access people, but the sad part of it is only 2% of the people, according to statistics, know how to monetize Facebook. Only 2% of the population. They use it for my Goa guy. But there are a lot of things, other things that you can do. Now what am I trying to share with you? Access to information is no more a barrier for success. Do you all agree with that? Yes. Hello? Yes. Access to people is no more a barrier for success. Is it true or not? Yes. The barrier is here. The barrier is in the mindset. %2 of the population or 98% of the population. Where do you want to belong? Please, I'll give you 60 seconds, have a look at it. 98% of the population, what do they do? Being like everyone else, insecure, just surviving. What else? Where are they living basically? Fear, dull life, playing it safe. And safe is the new risk. Playing it safe is the new risk. Take risk, that's the biggest opportunity you have today. Procrastination. According to a survey, 98% of the people have not achieved what they want to achieve in their life is because, just leave me one day, I'll do it tomorrow. Just one day. இன்னைக்கு ஒரு நாள் விட்டுடுங்க. நாளை பண்றேன். கல் கருங்க. This is what has eluded people from achieving what they want to achieve in their life. I know I'm supposed to be speaking on a keynote, but I also thought this is a great opportunity for me to talk to you all and give you the right mindset that might help you to face the rapidly changing world with ease and adaptability. How many of you feel you need that input? Thank you very much. Look at the other 2%. Going for your dreams. Confidence. Exploring new things. Like the Ashwin already shared, Uber. Whoever thought that it could change the whole world, the way we commute today. Maybe another 5 years from now, we will have driverless cars. We might also have cars which will not need fuel. It will be running electrical cars. So now all this is becoming possibility because there are people who are exploring new things. The world is full of opportunities. I understand we have a combination of all kinds of students here, and I'm sincerely requesting you to note that apart from your academics, what you do in your college, what else you do, the 2% additional is what makes the difference. The 2% that you take as an additional step is what is your winning note. Have you ever seen a horse race on a movie or horse race on a TV? Have you all seen that? They always keep a camera and take a finish, because it's always a photo finish. And the difference between the first prize and the second prize is so huge. But the size of the difference between the first prize and the second prize is sometimes just the nose of the horse. The 2%. The 2% makes the whole difference. Gentlemen, when I started my life, it was very difficult. I didn't have money. I was the eldest child of the family. I didn't have money for myself. I couldn't afford a college education at all. But that didn't stop me from educating myself. I made sure even today, 30 minutes a day, either in the morning or in the evening, I would read something that would change my life for a better tomorrow. From yesterday till tomorrow, what difference I need, I make sure that input goes either in the morning or in the night. And that has made me come today from a milk selling to a blockchain technology, which is the next big thing. That's how it can be done. I sincerely request you all to note that let's move out of the comfort zone. Choosing happiness, fulfillment, act in spite of. Act in spite of. That's the most important thing I would like to leave as a message today. There will be fear. What's going to happen tomorrow? Because you are living in a world of endless opportunities and unlimited options. Endless opportunities and unlimited options. That's when you have huge confusion. And this is the time you must choose. Please make a note of this. You must choose to have a coach for your life. And the coach will not come to you. You will have to find the coach and go to him. That's very, very important input that I would like to share. Today, as a keynote speaker, I consider this as a great privilege, but also a big responsibility to share with you 2 or 3 great points that can make a positive difference in the lives of not only yourselves, but in the lives of people around you. Abundance, living without limits, liking change, embracing the unknown. Which percentage of people would you like to be in? 2 or 98? Do you think if you continue to do what you are doing, you can afford to be there? Hello? How many of you realize I need to make a lot of changes? Thank you very much for realizing that and being honest. Well, internship is a great opportunity. Intern mela is also a very unique event. But importance of internship for students is so critical for you to know. Some of you might feel, I'm not telling that it might be true in this college, but generally it so happens. Let me do some internship, it will help me in adding on my biodata. That should be the last thing on your mind. Your internship is for you to learn what you have learned in the classroom, to go and apply in a real life atmosphere, experience the same things in a real life, and then see whether this is the chosen career you would like to continue. If this is not what you want to continue, have the courage, be bold, make a change. But go and experience yourself in a real life atmosphere. You choose the kind of company that you want to work with and make a positive decision to be committed, not from 9 to 5, but from 5 to 9 when you take up internship. 9 to 5 will not get you where you want. The world has changed. You need to be 5 to. Oh, this guy is very scary. We thought he'll tell something useful and very nice, but he's giving us all inputs like you have to get up at 5 o'clock, work till 9 o'clock. What is this? This is college or this is what? My friends, life is not easy. It's not a bed of roses. If you are wanting to be at the top, you must make the 2-degree difference. Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready only theoretically or practically also? How many of you? Oh, very easy to raise the hands. I still remember I asked this question in one of the groups. How many of you would like to see a change? Everybody raise their hand. Then I asked, how many of you are willing to change? I didn't see even a single hand. Change can only begin from you and from inside you. The first step you need to do in order to succeed in your life is to make the change. Well, we all know this gentleman, very popular, one of the most prominent persons of this country. He can connect with every soul of this country, young, old, youth, everyone. He has something very profound to share. You cannot change the future, but you can change your habits. And habits can change your future. Let me give you a quick example. Getting up half an hour early, sleeping half an hour late will give you an advantage of 1 hour per day, 365 hours for 365 days. That can give you almost a diploma. Just half an hour early. Not just academics, physical exercise, so critical in your life now. Today we live a sedentary lifestyle. The number one killer disease is sitting on a single chair. Eating proper food, so critical. Well, what has that got to do with intern mela? Internship? My friends, when you take up internship, your mind has to work more. And when your mind works more, you need to eat more nutrition, not when you physically work. So please remember, those of you who skip breakfast, make sure you don't do that. Eat well, think well, work well, do a great contribution for this country, and you are the blessed people that I have ever seen, the blessed generation that I have ever seen, because you have an opportunity to make a difference in the whole world today. Access to the whole world is available at a fingertip. Smartphone. How many of you don't have a smartphone here? Everybody has. That means each one of you has an access to the whole world. My friends, you have an opportunity to change the whole world sitting at your home using your mobile phone. That's the opportunity you have. Give yourself a round of applause for being in this generation, at this point of time, in this particular country, and this particular college. That's the beautiful part you have here. I don't know why you are confused about giving claps. Give yourself a proper round of applause. Well, I know this is a very silly question, but I would like to really ask you all, can somebody give me a definition of illiterate? Do you have a mic? Can you circulate it? Who is an illiterate? What's the definition of illiterate? Hello? Lack of awareness is called illiterate, okay?
Don't want to explore.
Don't want to explore is called illiterate, okay? Huh? Who doesn't know himself is called illiterate, okay? Who doesn't know his ability is called illiterate, okay? Who said that? One who cannot read and write is called an illiterate. Give her a mic 1 second, please. I know you're all laughing because you find that very funny, but you'll understand the truth now. What's your name?
Meghna.
Meghna. Can you repeat that loudly? Go ahead, have the courage.
Yeah, the mic wasn't working.
You have the courage to tell that. Give her a round of applause.
One who cannot read or write is called an illiterate.
Give her a huge round of applause, please. That was relevant up to the 19th century only. That was relevant only up to the 19th century. Look at what Alvin Toffler has to say now. The illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. So what are we? Just getting a degree and going out of the college is enough? I'm sorry to say that will be actually illiterate. The new definition for illiterate is not those who cannot read and write. She was right up till the 19th century only. The 21st century is those who cannot read and write is not the illiterate. Those who cannot learn, unlearn and relearn is the illiterate. That means what for you? You need to keep on learning new things day after day, year after year, month after month, project after project, failure after failure. Don't be scared. But I can only tell you one thing. If you have the courage to stand by, you will definitely succeed provided you have a vision for yourself. That's very, very important message I want to give to you all. You don't feel like clapping, huh? Is there a restriction for clapping in Amrita College? Thankfully, Modi has not told if you clap, I'm going to put another tax. Huh? Why are you all so scared? People who have eyes have two options. Either they can have sight or they can have vision. Which one is preferred? How many of you have a vision board for yourself? Vision board for yourself. Good. Vision board for yourself you don't have? Are you existing or living, my friends? My sincere request to all of you is, tonight, take this as a homework, go back home, write a vision board for yourself for the next 5 years, 10 years, go to the magazines, pick up some pictures for the vision board that you have. Suppose you like to have a house, 4-bedroom, villa, car, jewelry, marriage, whatever it is. Write all of them, pick up some old pictures, paste them and see them every day. Because whatever you visualize is going to materialize. That's very critical for your life. Very, very critical. I sincerely request you to make note of this. Well, degree alone is not enough. This is something I want to really emphasize. Well, I'm not undermining the importance of education at the academics level, but who is responsible for your life? Hello? Who is responsible for your life? College, huh? Father? Who? Neighbor? Uncle? What nonsense, yeah? Modi? Nobody is responsible, man. Nobody is responsible for your life. You are the only person responsible for your life. You are the only person responsible for your life. And today is the first day of the rest of your life. This alone is not enough. You need to invest time for many more things. Does it make it clear or not? Oh, from where they brought this person here? Simply is telling you have to do that, you have to do this. From 9 to 5, you have to move from 5 to 9. He's scaring all of us. No, I'm not scaring you. I'm only informing you. It's up to you to make a choice. I'm only sharing what I did. There was a time when I used to come to the stage, literally, but it will be, I used to feel like everything. But I took time to learn. I said, I'll make sure I learn. I learned so much that I'll be able to go and talk to even thousands of people, because this is the most important skill you need in the internet age. This is the most important skill you all need actually. Communication is so critical. Jim Rohn. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. What do you want? A living or a fortune? It's easy to say that, my friends. No pains, no gains. Do you think Captain Sooth just came here all of a sudden? If you go and check with him the sacrifices that he would have done, you will have tears in your ears, eyes, everywhere else. If you ask me, personally, if you sit with me, you will literally cry. But that doesn't mean you should not try. Keep trying. There will be painful moments, but you will have joy. Forget about IQ. What is more important? Hello? I can is far more important. Would you like to watch a video now? You are quite boring, sir. You better play some video. Watch this video.
That's not good.
Oh, I don't need this. I'm already late.
Somebody will come. Anybody out there?
Do you have a phone?
No. Sorry. Somebody! Hello! There are two people stuck on an escalator and we need help. Now, would somebody please do something? I don't believe this. You gotta be kidding me.
Is it funny? Hello? Yes, because it's happening to somebody else. It's obviously going to be funny for you. But how many of you really believe that we also feel stuck on a day-to-day basis, every day in some area or the other? Every day we feel stuck in spite of having unlimited options, unlimited opportunities. Yes or no? Yes. Why? Unwilling to be coachable. Unwilling to be? I know it, sir. That's your biggest problem. My sincere request to you is to understand that from moving from point A to point B, the mindset here is what? Is it a physical problem or a mental problem? Hello? Did they have any problem with the legs? Where is the problem? Today the problem for all people is what? Mindset. If I have to move from point A to point B, the escalator has to meet. What is the options he had? Walk up. There was no physical problem also. But the problem is somebody else has to do that. If I had waited, I would have never ever reached to this stage. Paths are not created by waiting. Paths are created by walking. Remember that. You need to walk. I have a limited time. I need to complete the complete presentation. I will try my best. Hopefully I should be able to do that. This is something that I would like to share once again. The road to success, apart from academics, if you want to take a picture, please take. I have no issues on that. In fact, I could even share the presentation to Ashwin and make sure that you all receive that. I have no problem sharing my PPT to you all. This is also very important. You are an average of 5 people you spend most time with. Make sure whom you spend time with should be a choice, not by chance. If you spend time with average people, you'll never ever reach the top. Make a choice whom you want to spend time with. And that's the reason I am here to talk to you. Today you have more than 40 plus companies representing here. You have to make a choice which company you want to be with. Which company and which vertical you would like to be with. What project would you like to do that? This is so critical for you because this is the greatest opportunity of this century for you all, because this was not available when we were studying. But also make sure no matter what job you have in your life, your success will be determined only 5% by your academic credentials. That doesn't mean you don't score marks. Score your marks. But at the same time, 15% by your professional experiences and 80% by your... Hello? Everything in your life will come only because of your communication skills, including your partner. Can you see this? It's not that you do not know all these things. Most of you know this. Aha! This guy is funny, huh? You know what to do, but you're still cool, waiting for your turn. What's going to happen next? Don't make any moves. Sit where you are. One day you will be in that tandoor chicken. Well, business may change your life, but entrepreneurship can change your... Business may change your bank balance, but entrepreneurship can change your life. And in an entrepreneurship, you don't build business, you actually build people. And people build business. So people skills is so critical for you. My last question to you all is, which is the most important part in this car? Wheel, steering, rear view, mirror, tire, headlight. Oh, wow. Super. Give him a round of applause. Huh? Driver is the most important part. If he's drunk, gone. Okay, good. Okay, what if you have a great driver and I just remove 4 bolts and then give this car? Will you drive? Will you drive? No. So what is the most important part of this car? All the parts are equally important in this car, and all of you are equally important to succeed in your life. And all the skills are equally important to succeed in your life. To understand this, all you needed was a little correction at the mindset level. Have you seen a spark plug? Huh? That little spark, if you can put it right, you can have great mileage and also you can have great life. That little spark is here. That little spark, if you can spark it well, you can move from, if you continue to do what you did, you will continue to get what you got. If you want to get what you never got before, you must do things that you never did before. I started my conversation telling you, champions take decisions and decisions make champions. These are the 4 books I sincerely want you all to read. Remember one thing, my friends, some of you may be doing engineering, some of you may be doing MBA, some of you may be doing commerce, but remember one thing, there is something that you all have to learn to sell every day. You have to sell yourself, you have to sell products, you have to sell services, you have to sell all kinds of things in your life. Every day you are all selling already from the day you were born. Do you think your mother gave you milk just because you were hungry or because you cried? Your crying was a way of telling your mom, I'm hungry. Only a crying baby gets the milk. So learn to sell, very, very important. These 4 books are very, very important books that I'm sharing with you. I can send these slides out back to you all. You will receive the slides. You can go through it, but I sincerely request you to buy them. And just read them is enough, or apply them in your life is also important. What will happen if a fat lady reads 100 books, how to become thin? She'll become? No. Instead of that, if she reads only 1 book and she practices that, will she become thin? Yes. Why only lady? Even men are fat, okay? I know the women were not very happy when I said that. Okay. World Economic Forum, 2015 they had some skill set. 2020 they tell they need some different skill sets. Can you see the difference? In next 5 years, every 5 years the skill set requirement is changing. So I sincerely request you, don't just confine yourself to degrees, don't just confine yourself to one company, move, learn. Rolling stone does not gather moist was only till the industrial age. But now you need to learn more, earn more, move on, keep changing. Change is the only thing that is permanent in your life, but don't have fear. The biggest problem for most of the students today is they are anxious, anxiety is so high, and fear is also so high. Get out of your fear, come out of your anxiousness, take up small companies, you can learn most. Please remember one thing, don't wait for big brands. Big brands give you lesser opportunity to learn, because big brands, what happens is you are part of a process. But if you are a single company, small company, you are part of the company itself. You get to learn so much more 360 degrees. So don't wait just for brands. Pick up companies which are likely to come up in the future. Take them as opportunities. and remember this very, very well. Is he a successful entrepreneur or not? All of you know him? Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group. What does he have to say? If someone offers you an opportunity and you are not sure you can do it, say yes, and then learn how to do it later. Today, we are going to give away a lot of free things. I represent a company called Cashback World, and we have already given you the registration forms. Please fill them up, give it back. Today is an opportunity to convert all your expenditure itself into source of income. How to convert your expenditure into source of income and create an e-commerce revolution. This company has already been there in 47 countries. We have brought them to India, and we have just given away you all of you a registration form. You will all receive a free cash back card, and all you have to do is fill up and hand it over, and you can convert all your expenditure online or offline into a source of income and receive cash back in your bank account itself. Plus, there is an opportunity for entrepreneurs, those who are interested, where they can come and meet up and talk to us. The forms are like this, which is already given to you. Kindly fill it up and hand it over back to us, and enjoy your cashback world. Keep an eye on your inbox. When you receive the mail, we'll register you. Do check for spam folder and just click on your email. Another opportunity we are sharing with you is we have with us today Sarfraz. Sarfraz Said is from Intelligent, and this is a company based out of Bangalore. He was working for GE for 12 years, and then he became a self-made entrepreneur and started a company called Intelligent, and he's tied up with a company called Fintera. It's in blockchain technology, and they have some two interesting use cases. One is on the endowment side and all the other side on the loyalty programs, and he will be able to share with you an opportunity. All you have to do is just scan this, take a picture, register yourself, and you will get 2 fins, that is 2 tokens, absolutely free, which is worth about $1.13 today, and it's rising every day. And this can become an opportunity for you to do learning, gamification. This is absolutely free for all of you, that we thought we should share it with you all. Those of you who are interested can get back to us. We'll share with you this QR code, and we'll ask Ashwin to put it across all across. And this is where you can contact me. This is my number and email ID if you all want to contact me anytime. But before I go, I want to play a last movie, if I have the permission to play that, and then I'll move. Is it okay with you all? What happened?
Welcome to another video from explainingthefuture.com. Today, some people have jobs such as web designer that would have been difficult to even explain to people 20 years ago. In this video, I therefore thought I'd present my top 10 of potential new future jobs. At 10, we have in-store 3D fabricator, or somebody who uses 3D printers to copy and manufacture things in retail locations on demand. At 9, we next have domestic robotician, or somebody who supplies and maintains robots that can help out in the home. Talking of which, at 8, we have AI trainer, or somebody who helps young artificial intelligences to understand the world and to become sentient. Turning to things medical, at 7 we have transhumanist surgeon, or a doctor who upgrades people's bodies to give them beyond human capabilities. Closely related at 6, we then have nanobot immune system augmenter, or somebody who cures disease or otherwise improves people's health by introducing nanobots into their bloodstream. In a similar vein, at 5 comes human DNA programmer, or somebody who cures disease or otherwise alters the human body by reprogramming a patient's DNA. As a final medical entry, at 4 we then have cosmetic bioprinter, or somebody who makes people look younger or otherwise changes their appearance by removing existing flesh
I know everybody is very happy with this now.
New skin. Turning to future food production, at 3 we have vertical farmer, or somebody who raises crops and rears animals in skyscrapers in the...
This is where I want to talk a little bit. The last 12,000 years of human existence, the last 12,000 years of human existence, whatever food was produced, that much food has to be produced in the next 40 years because of the exponential human growth. And the land is not going to increase, the soil is not going to change, in fact it's going to deplete, water conditions are going to go down, but food has to still be produced. And that's a big opportunity, and I'm not telling you that you become a farmer overnight, but I'm telling you there's an opportunity, but there must be something that is related to your education that you can still use in all these areas. That's the most important message you need to take. That's critical for all of you. So don't just wait only for that particular role what you are saying.
Rising to 2, our penultimate entry is Space Elevator Attendant, or somebody who ferries people and cargo into space in a lift carriage that climbs a very long cable to an orbital platform. And finally at 1, we have Climate Engineer, or somebody who uses geoengineering to control global warming by constructing solar sails to shade the Earth, building greenhouse gas filtration plants, or introducing algae into the oceans.
Thank you very much. With this, I only want to tell you one thing, my friends. Make some decisions. Make a choice. But life is not just about academics. Life is about finding a purpose of why you are existing on this earth. Find out why you are existing on this earth. Today, Amrita Business School has given you an opportunity. Amrita University has given you an opportunity. Look at the person who is the founder of your university, from an ordinary to extraordinary contribution in this world. The person who has helped the maximum number of people in the world. Take inspiration from such people. You having studied here, having got this opportunity here, take a light and make a difference in the dark world. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Champions make decisions. Decisions make champions. I'm sure whatever Aminullah sir would have said on the stage, we have something to take it back. Thank you, sir. So I would like to thank Bala sir and Captain Sujit sir, and also CIR department, also facilities, who has taken up over and worked for us. Also to the students. Don't you think we are among the 2% of the population? Don't you think? Yes. So give a round of applause to ourselves to make this our rightful place.